welcome back. And of course, we are live in the Grace and You kitchen with Sharon, where we are about to cook up something scrumptious.
Yes, one more of the Grace product. And today, which I know there's a lot of recipes.
This is a family favorite.
Yes,
I mean,
right.
I think even if it's hurricane season,
with the luncheon
regularly,
meat,
we have our luncheon meat.
And it makes it pretty easy for people to whip up something real elegant or a good big meal out of it. You know, you don't have to have chicken or beef. And this one is the pork and chicken.
Okay. So because I got confused just now, there is a chicken. Just chicken. There is, just pork.
You have just pork, just chicken, and pork and chicken.
And then you have a pork and chicken combination.
That's
We're
right.
using the pork and chicken combination.
And you could use anyone. I mean, it's your favorite.
Okay.
Because I'm sure that people has their own favorites in it.
So, what are we making?
Today we're making Grace Luncheon meat Oriental style. Okay. And
some Asian cooking. This sounds good already.
And so the hardest part of this whole thing is the vegetables, to get the vegetables sauté.
Okay.
Because as you know, this is already cooked.
Yeah.
So we heat up there, and what we're going to be doing here is just put a little butter.
Okay.
We're going to do, I'll put the smaller piece, a little butter and a little bit of the Grace vegetable oil. Okay. And the butter is just to help flavor the pot. Okay? And then we start here with our carrots.
Okay. So now we're going to saute the veg, right?
We're going to be doing the sauteing of the veg. And you start, why I start with the carrots, and I have some potatoes here, and usually would be the carrots and the potato you start with, but because of the timing on the set, I kind of pre-cook the potatoes, so we don't want it to get all mushy in there. So we put the carrots in, and of course the garlic, and that's going to put the flavor.
Garlic makes everything taste better.
That's right, and it's good for you.
Yeah.
So we have the carrots. We let that, and you don't want anything to overcook, so you just want everything to just have the right, so that crunch is there.
Crispy.
That's right. So we're going to be adding to that some curry.
Okay.
And that's just like maybe a teaspoon. There you go. We're going to be putting some soy sauce in
This
there.
is what I thought was interesting. You're mixing curry and soy sauce together.
Right.
This should make for a very interesting flavor.
Lower fire here.
Yeah, the pot gets hot really fast.
And like 2 tablespoons of soy sauce.
Okay.
Right? So you get that flavor in there. Going to be putting a little bit of sugar.
Okay.
And you could use brown sugar or white sugar. It doesn't matter. Like 2 teaspoons of sugar. There we go.
You want me to do that?
Yeah, go ahead.
And
then we're going to add our potatoes. And like I said, the potato will go in there if it's not already, like I already pre-cooked mine.
Yeah. So if they're not
you
pre-cooked,
put them in with the carrots so they could start cooking. Yeah, and that's all your flavoring right there. We can put a little bit of black pepper just to spice things up. There you go.
And this smells so good. And that's because our luncheon meat isn't in yet, so.
No. And then we could add our onions and sweet pepper. And you could use any veggies of your choice, you know.
So it's like a stir fry.
Yeah, and the Oriental part of it is just because of the blend, the blend with the soy sauce and the curry. Okay, and then we're going to And like I said, you could use broccoli, cauliflower. I mean, veggies are your choice.
Whichever one you like.
Whichever one you want. I'm going to add a little more water to that. I have to simmer. And of course,
Your salt.
my salt, my malheur consomme. That's a little there. And you got to watch how you put these in because of the soy sauce that's already salty.
Has a bit of salt, yeah.
And then of course, the luncheon meat as well has a little salt as well. So there we go.
Oh.
And then we'll add our meat, right?
There we go. So this is our chicken and pork mixed luncheon meat.
You stir that in there.
Goes in. Yeah.
Let it simmer a little there, and then we'll give it a little bit of body, so that it all holds together.
So how did you come up with this recipe, Sharon?
Well, with recipes and cooking is my thing. So
Yeah.
I spend most of my time in my kitchen and most of the time trying different things. And like I said, if you have a good taste,
Yeah.
you blend things together, and over the years, okay, for
Things
sure
taste
that
good.
this and this
Like
could go
you
together.
could say that soy sauce and curry goes together.
Yeah,
'cause
they
most
will.
people
They
don't
will.
think of
Yeah,
that.
and it's like ginger. You could use ginger.
Ginger would be
with
great
it
in
in
this,
there
yeah.
as well. It's like different little things that you could put together for sure, and you know that
Okay.
it's going to be okay. And so we're just going to give it a little body here, and this is some cornstarch.
Okay.
We want it to
Thicken up.
thicken up. Okay. If you stir that in,
All right.
and when
It almost feels like a stew.
yeah, and when it thicken up, we'll put some. I know this is some nuts. This is
Yeah.
cashew nuts, but you could use peanuts. You could use nuts of your choice,
Yeah.
and we'll add that to it. And you have a meal. And of
This
course, with the
looks
potato, it's a fulling meal.
delicious, yeah.
And it could eat with rice if you want to do a small portion of rice on the side. But because of the potato that's in there,
It's gonna fill you up.
it's going to fill you up. So another quick, easy, and very tasty meal.
This smells so good.
So we're going to out it, and there we go.
There you go.
Right.
Voila! My creation.
See, that didn't even take 10 minutes.
Yeah. I
So-
guess the hardest part would just be cutting up the vegetables.
Preparing,
Yeah. And then in your case, you pre-cook the potatoes.
Yeah.
And I guess if you really want them soft, like a boiled potato, you would do that for
That's
your
right.
own preference. Otherwise, you'd be a bit crispy, wouldn't it?
That's right. And basically, it does take like 15 minutes to complete with the, not having the potatoes done before and on hand.
This is a hefty serving. I'm sorry.
That's right.
It's because William and I will share it for breakfast.
Right, there you go. And like I said, there we go. Another very easy meal. That's something else you can do with the luncheon meat, right? So
Yeah. Look at that steam coming off.
that's right.
And
And
it
it's
smells
healthy.
delicious.
And for people that don't eat meat, you could take out the meat and just use your vegetables. So there you go.
All
So you have a
right.
vegetarian dish as well.
Excellent. So
And
this
there
is
you go.
our Oriental. What was the name again?
It's Grace Luncheon Meat Oriental style.
Okay.
All right?
I'm
Maybe there
definitely
you go.
happy to dig into this. Thank you very much, Sharon, for
Same.
joining us this morning and giving us one
Well,
more
we have
delicious recipe.
we have our the Grace salad cream coming out.
Okay.
So my next show would be something with the salad cream.
Nice.
So be ready.
And there are a number of things. And I'm not going to be up here for that show, so I make sure William brings down samples so I can taste that salad cream as well.
And we want to let the children and their parents know, it's summer coming up, and all these years I'll be looking at some recipes so we could blend up some
use.
So over the summer the children
I
have
hear
their
smoothies. All right.
All right.
Well, thank you, Sharon, once again. Of course, this is it for us from the Grace and You Kitchen. I'll be joining William back down in studio so we can sample or Grace luncheon meat Oriental style. But we'll be back in a few. Stay tuned.
Go ahead.